Welcome back, guys. I am the Grim Coder, and this is Project Ozone, and welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to continue down the path that we were working on the last time. We're going to try to finish building out this platform. Like I said before, I'm creating 3 layers. The plan is, of course, um, that we can hide everything that we want to hide, whether it's pipes or electrical cables or um, anything like that. Before we go too far, let's go ahead and take this furnace and let's go ahead and make an iron one because it will be much better for us. And if I look at it quickly, we could probably put it down quick and make ourselves a gold one. So let's go ahead and do that. Once we have the gold one, we will work on, in fact, let's start doing that. We can work on making some chests, which I think we need more trees for. So let's go ahead and put some dirt down. There we go. That's what I forgot I was going to do. So last time I mentioned that we wanted to make this kind of like one quarter of this would be dirt. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and 9 are going to be a path. So I'm going to start it right here. And we're going to come out like this. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are going to be a path. So we want to start here. Alright. I don't know why I am a little laggy all of a sudden. That was interesting. Okay, we need a little bit more dirt. We can get dirt later. But let's start with a tree. There it is. Alright, plenty of wood. Oh, jeez. Just to the tree up there. So let's go ahead and make another axe. Perfect. Okay, I'm actually going to show you guys a really quick way to make dirt. We can automate it too eventually, but basically if we throw some saplings in here, we can get dirt. The other thing that you can do is if you take logs and you hit them with your ex nihilo hammer, you can dump in the sawdust in here. So I like to automate that with a hopper, both in and then out into another chest. And we can look at that together in a second. So let's go ahead and dump some stuff into here. Okay, and we are done with that. So we can take this, take that out, put our iron furnace here. Ta-da! If we go in here, we can see all the quests that we have completed. And claim some stuff. And I think that's it. Okay, now we're going to do something interesting here. We need 2 chests. So make 2 chests, and then with those 2 chests, we're going to make 2 hoppers. And with these 2 hoppers, we can set ourselves up to be a little more automated. And actually what we're going to do is create a few more chests. So let's make 4 more chests. And with those chests, okay, so we are going to come over here. Yeah, come over here, and using this, we're going to raise up our system here. So we actually want the chests in the floor, because that, I think, keeps them out of the way the best. So we're going to do that. Then if we put the hopper here, we can then take our gold furnace and stick that there. We can then hop on top of it and, whoops, jump shift right click and put the hopper on there, and then jump shift right click and put the chest on there. And then if we put in our coal, we can come over here and start grabbing all of our resources that we need to have smelted. And dump them in here. Then you'll see they go into the hopper, and then into the gold furnace, and from the gold furnace, they go into the double chest. So, a little bit of automation already, nothing super crazy. Part of the process. The next thing we do is take a bunch of this cobble, and actually I'm going to throw a stack in there so that we can get things going. Okay. So we have some clay. So clay is the next thing we want to look into. We can actually take our sand. So what I want to make next is a bonsai pot. And then I want to turn that into a hopping bonsai pot so that we can put an apple tree on it. And then from there we can get things like logs, sticks, apples, leaves, and saplings. Not much you can do with apple saplings other than plant more apples again. But with the leaves and extra apples, because again, we're going to end up cooking the apples. If we cook the apples in a cooked apple, they actually give you a lot more. So you don't need like stacks and stacks and stacks of apples. You just end up with one stack that lasts you for a decent amount of time. So we can use the spare apples as a means to make dirt, and then we can make our farms and things like that. We're going to want to make a mob spawner, and that's going to be, once I start building this out, you'll understand more my thought process on how this is going to work out. And hopefully you guys like it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some of this. It's getting dark out, so we're going to want to sleep here shortly. Alright, let's fill this out a little bit here. So there's where what I'm calling the path. Although honestly, I think the rest of this is going to be brick, unless I get fancy or something like that. Let's go ahead and raise the water level. So now we can take a proper bath if we want to. Yeah, see, we're underwater. That's cool. We can even go fishing if we were so inclined. Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. Alright. I forgot to start my timer for how long the video is going to be, so we'll see how this goes. But 4 more puts us here, and then I'll lay it out that way and you'll see what I mean for the rest of it. Alright, let's go ahead and pump out a bunch of these bricks quick. This is kind of a problem. You end up with, you know, a lot of people just make another furnace or two, and I probably will, but for the most part, you just gotta be patient. Okay, so if we go like this, we get a bonsai pot. And if we take our chest and we put some iron around it, we get a hopper. And if we combine the hopper and the bonsai pot, we get a hopping bonsai pot. And if we make another chest, go ahead and hide this somewhere too. I like the idea of hiding it over here, where we may also be able to feed other stuff into it. Although, yeah, it's going to... It's all going to be okay. So let's fill this up with some apples and make a thing of dirt. We don't have any apple saplings anymore, so we'll make an apple sapling, and what we can do is, oops, put that on there, stick that there, and watch it grow. Alright, so now we have a little tree that's growing, and as it grows it's going to pop once it gets to 100. Alright, there you go. And once it goes there, you can see we get oak leaves and oak wood. And we'll check back and see what we have. Let's go ahead and pick these up. Not much need for the wooden crucible right now, but we'll go ahead and stick this over here. And we'll fill this in. So that's one thing we can do here. We can collect up these. Alright. Alright. Now we have filled that in. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is make more clay and then porcelain, because we're going to make a melter. So with the melter, we can then, so if we do this, in this, we get unfired porcelain. And if we take the unfired porcelain and we fire it, I'm sorry, derp. If we take the unfired porcelain and we make it into the shape of a crucible, we can take the unfired crucible, dump it in here, and now we have a crucible. And if we take that crucible and we find if we have any... We don't have any blaze yet, so if we have blaze powder, which we get with the iron, stiffened mesh, which we should look at here in a second. If we get blaze powder, we can put it underneath the block here and make faster lava. So, let me look at that. So, well, there's 4. Go ahead and put some iron in there. Alright, so 5, each one has, we need 30 more iron. So if we get 30 more iron, we can make that. Now, until we get the, the blaze to make the heat mesh, we can actually just put it like that. And so you take your crucible and you stick it on top of a torch, and that gives it enough heat to melt stone. So if we go over here and get our stone, we'll come back over here. Turn that into lava. You know, I forgot, we already created one of these, didn't we? Well, we'll need 2 of them anyways, so that's good. So this creates lava here. Let's see how this is doing here. So yeah, see, we have apple saplings, which again, I don't, yeah, see, we can't compost them, which is annoying. But we can compost the leaves and the extra apples, and they can all go in there. See, I mean, you could just throw organic material in here until it fills up like that. So there we go. Got 19 iron. Alright, well, I think we made it pretty far in this episode, so we have set up our kind of automation here a little bit. We are working on getting our iron stiffened mesh. With that, we will be able to sieve and obtain bigger and better things, and from there, we can only go up. So, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, subscribed to my channel, and want to be notified of all upcoming videos that I am creating, please ring that bell. Until next time, take care.